You remember this video right here? And MrBeast gave me explicit permission to react to his video via some tweet from like 5 years ago when he said, hey guys, I don't care if people react to my ish. You know, remember that?
World's first free restaurant. And if that wasn't enough, I also paid people to eat at my restaurant.
We haven't even opened yet, and the police just told us they had to shut down a mile of traffic, and there's 1,000 cars in line.
Put it on up.
Yeah! I've never ran a restaurant before.
All right, so he's never ran a restaurant before, right? And that's what this lawsuit is at the center of. All right, so MrBeast Investments is suing goddamn 3 companies, which is really just kind of like one. You know, you got Celebrity Virtual Dining, Virtual Concepts Holdings, and Virtual Dining Concepts. They're just all one company pretty much. All right, what the hell is going on? I thought this was great. I thought this was very great that he put this in his lawsuit. And it reads, when Joe DiMaggio asks why he hustled on every play of every game, he responded that there is always a kid who may be seeing me for the first time. I owe him my best. And this encapsulates the philosophy of the most accomplished and prolific online content creators in the world, Jimmy Donaldson, aka Mr. Motherfucking Beast up in this bitch.
Respect on my name.
He brings to everything he does, from his global YouTube channel to his other business ventures, okay? It's that MrBeast brand. You know, he's Mr. 172 million followers, aka Mr.
I got money.
And he is, you know, he's very accomplished, guys, very accomplished. And this all started back in 2020 during the scamdemic. And he wanted to help some restaurants. You like, oh man, help some restaurants. How can we help some restaurants who are struggling because people can't come in? They're wearing masks. They're telling everyone, get the jibbity jab. It was a tough time. And MrBeast, with all his generosity and humanitarianism, if that's even a word, came up with an idea. He said, how about this? You use my brand image and likeness, sell some burgers, give me a cut, and we go on about our separate ways. And we make money beyond. We just, you know, hand over goddamn fist up in this bitch. Hand over fist making money. And they said, hey, that's not a bad idea. Selling MrBeast burgers, using this brand, we share the profits. Well, it was a great concept. Unfortunately, however, because, you know, Virtual Dining Concepts was more focused on rapidly expanding the business as a way to, you know, pitch the virtual restaurant model to, you know, celebrities for its own benefit. It was not focused on controlling the quality of MrBeast burger experience and products. So what is he saying, guys? Basically, a virtual diner, if you will, is like, let's just say, hey, you want the Henry burgers? I see Brent's in chat. I say, hey, Brent, you can sell the Henry burgers. You can take some pictures of me. I say, hey, here's the Henry burgers. And Brent just used my name, image, and likeness. He signed some deals with some local restaurants, and they say, hey, we gonna push the goddamn Henry burger. All right, we gonna do that. All right, well, unfortunately, the Henry burger started taking off. Or the MrBeast burger, in this case, start taking off, and they just start saying, "Hey," they like, "Hey, hey, Jack, you got a stove?" Jack like, "Yeah, I got a stove." They like, "Hey, you want to sell these MrBeast burgers?" Jack like, "What I gotta do?" "Oh, just can you make a burger?" "Yeah." "Can you make some fries?" "Yeah." "All right, cool. You got it." So everyone who wanted to sign up to sell a goddamn MrBeast burger got to sign up and sell a MrBeast burger. The problem was the quality was horrendous. Customers referred to the goddamn burgers as, you can see, disgusting, revolting, inedible. Oh man, they claimed it was sad that MrBeast would put his goddamn name on this. People said, MrBeast is being canceled for burgers? Never had something so nasty and inaccurate. Oh God, Orlando's worst burgers, big name, poor food. You know, he was getting a lot of bad press. It was like, well, how bad is the press? The goddamn burger that made it on Reddit, y'all. It's on Reddit. They using the goddamn Reddit post as evidence. Like, here, look at this. Someone said on, well, thatsucks.com, Finally ordered our first MrBeast burger and then realized after the first bite it was mostly just raw meat, guys. And not the raw meat that you like. This is actually raw meat. Like, this shit was supposed to be probably, it looks medium rare, all right? It looks medium rare. They, you know, who knows? It's just undercooked, guys. I mean, it may be some people out there. Maybe if you're a wild bear, you might like this type of meat. But if you're a human being, this might be just a little too much on the rare side, all right? So we keep going. And, you know, New York reviewer said this was the absolute worst burger I've ever eaten in my entire life. It was like eating spoonfuls of garlic powder. Fries were soggy and ice cold. Don't waste your money. God damn. Some dude, he said, hey, I took my kids out there and we got the MrBeast burgers, and I think I let my kids down. I let my kids down. They looking at me like, Dad, what the hell is this MrBeast burger? Okay, look, man, everyone was like, how could you do this, Jimmy? And look, guys, don't trip, don't trip. We see what MrBeast is doing wrong. We got the Resilient burgers coming your way expeditiously. All right, now look. It's all bad press. Things I'm skipping, do not think I am just going over it. We're trying to get through this quickly. So he was getting a lot of bad press, and the virtual dining just did not fix it. They said, hey, we heard your complaints, but we got to keep going. We got to keep going. And, you know, he starts citing some things like, hey, they're not doing what they're supposed to do, is causing irreparable harm to my brand. All right. And, you know, by way of example, Virtual Dining Concepts repeatedly denied MrBeast his valuable approval rights by posting his name, image, and brand on social media and elsewhere without first obtaining his written approval for consent. You see, often, guys, when you have these agreements, they can't just be posting you everywhere you want. They got to check in with your ass. They got to check in with you and be like, hey, MrBeast, Mr. Henry, can we use your likeness on this? And he got to sign off. You know, Virtual Dining Concepts, like, this is where they really get it. This is where they really take it too far, right? Registered various trademarks throughout the world using MrBeast's name and brand without any right to do so and without his consent or knowledge. They listed themselves as the sole owner of the trademarks. Another violation, right? Because people think this was about food. Here's another one. To be clear, while this business has made millions of dollars, MrBeast has not received a dime. He's like, yo, where is my money? Where my money at? Where is my money? Y'all making all this money and y'all ain't broke me off some shit. Y'all ain't broke me off, and that's not cool. That is not cool. So we keep going down. All right. What is he asking for? He wants to terminate the contract and retrieve his money. Okay. Hey, I want my money owed. Jurisdiction and venue. We know that's, you know, the court is in New York. Parties. We know the parties. We don't have to read that. Now, the factual allegations, right? So this started in September 3rd, 2020. MrBeast and CVD entered into an endorsement and services agreement in order to establish the MrBeast burger business, all right? Hey, here's my likeness, start my burger business, all right? Y'all could use my name, image, and likeness, voice, pictures, photograph, signature, biographical, pretty much anything related to MrBeast to push his burgers, all right? Hey, what we pushing? We pushing Pete? No, we pushing burgers. And it's actually not a bad business model. They just executed it poorly. MrBeast retained all of his own intellectual property and rights and had a strict non-waiverable approval rights over the use of his name, image, and brand in connection with all facets of the business, okay? Like I said, hey, you do this, he has to approve. You cannot just use it wherever you want. He has to approve everything, which is his brand. I cannot blame him for wanting to approve it, all right? MrBeast publicly launched its virtual business December 2020. And you know, it was a pop-up restaurant. He filmed the video. Remember the video right here, guys, where I was like, hey, he opened this video giving out goddamn money.
Money for you, money for you, money for you,
money for
you. You better come get a Beast burger. What's up, boys? Welcome. What can I get you? All we have is burgers. Grab back, one sec. We need 4 burgers.
Four burgers. I've never done this in my life.
Guys, we're making our first customers wait.
He didn't give
I love your shirt. Here you go.
He didn't give out so much money, right? He like,
No
hey,
problem. There's so many people. We need to make more burgers. 3, 2, 1.
we need more money.
Here you go. All right, close it, close it, close it. We gotta go quick to keep up with demand. Comment down below if you've ever worked in fast food. It's stressful.
So he gives out so much money, right? $50 pretty much per burger. You get the rack of 50s.
What? There you go. He should be good.
Look at that.
Until the burgers catch up, just keep giving away money.
Life-changing money. So they pretty much give out burgers till everything is gone. Everything is gone, right? Let's get back to the complaint. You saw that video. You saw what it was. He was doing it. Just using his name, image, and likeness, guys. It was in fact, MrBeast Burger was described by Forbes magazine as the fastest growing restaurant brand in the country. Just using his brand. And I can see that, right? I can see it. Basically, they had over 1,000 virtual locations in 2021. By 2022, that jumped to 1,700 locations. But despite those 1,700 locations, he didn't get paid. He didn't get paid. He didn't get paid. So while they had this rapid expansion, selling his image, his likeness, it was like, hey, where is my money? Where's my money? They're like, oh man, we got you, MrBeast. You don't need the money. You got it, MrBeast. It's like, no. That's not how it works, guys. And this thing happens literally every day. You maybe you all well off to do, and people say, hey, well, you can afford the loss. They're like, no, motherfucker, run me my shit. We ain't, he is a charitable guy, but when it come to business, it's business. All right. So they kind of just lost sight of the most important aspect of his business, which was controlling the quality of the customer experience that we offered. And, MrBeast seems sincere, so I can get behind this, right? I can get behind that, hey, shit was not as it was supposed to. Bad reviews came in, and here is, he wants to go their separate ways. So this is precisely why, pursuant to the letter agreement described below, Beast Investments has a right to terminate the entirety of the MrBeast Burger business, including virtual restaurant. MrBeast Burger materially and irreparably tarnished MrBeast's reputation. So he's like, I want to go our separate goddamn ways. All right. So what happens, guys? Look, personally and through his representatives, he reached out to him like, hey, man, the quality is lacking. Now, what you're about to see is a good faith effort. And if you want to sue someone, you got to make a good faith effort to resolve it personally before going to the goddamn courts. So he makes a good faith effort to no avail. Stuff the poor image, the poor quality of food, it continue to damage his brand, and they used his likeness without his consent. So he was like, look, we got to do something new. Now, I think this is where it really came to head, guys, right? They were supposed to start a brick and mortar site, right? Where he was supposed to kind of take control over in 2021. This is after the scandemic kind of ended. All right. And that never really materialized. Okay. They did open a location in New Jersey in September. However, because Virtual Dining Concepts was interested only in developing its own virtual branded business, little attention was paid to the brick and mortar. As a result, upon information and belief, MrBeast's virtual business and not brick and mortar accounts for 90% of Virtual Dining Concepts revenue. So look, think about this. You got one client giving you 90% of your goddamn revenue. You happy as shit if you virtual dining, like, look, man, we just eating off MrBeast. But MrBeast wants to start a store, guys. All right, okay, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to give him a store, but we're not going to give him control of the store. We're just going to say, hey, here's your store, MrBeast. Leave us alone so we can keep using your name, image, and likeness to sell some shit. What do? What did they do? They start marketing MrBeast burgers in Europe, Canada, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia. They literally branded MrBeast everywhere. Now they're literally pirating this brand. If I saw someone coming out with some damn Henry burgers, I'd be like, hey, Brent, hey, I didn't give you permission for the goddamn Henry burger out in California. What the hell are you doing? Now look, here's the fine print, guys. And all this basically says, in a roundabout way, you can't do nothing without Mr. Beast's written approval. Okay, it has to be in writing. In writing. It says it right there. So they're violating Mr. Beast, taking advantage of his generosity and trust. And he's seeing the business grow. And because, it's not his bread and butter, but it's still his brand. So he has no choice but to seek order from the court, finding that the Beast investment has the right to terminate the goddamn agreements. Now, look, guys, all of this right here, it's nine things, guys. It's 9 reasons why he wants to come back, not just because of the bad burgers. He wants breach of contract, okay? Well, one, this is the declaratory judgment. Breach of contract is next. But declaratory judgment, this is money. Anytime you see declaratory judgment, they want money. There's an actual controversy between the parties concerning whether Mr. Beast Investments has a right to terminate the endorsement agreement and letter agreement to shut down Mr. Beast burger business. Now, look, if you, the company, you don't want them to shut down. You want them to keep using this likeness because how much money do you think they're making, guys? How much money do you think Mr. Beast's brand is worth just slapping on a burger? I'll tell you what, it's not in a single $1 million. It's double. So they suspect it's coming up next. The defendants contest that Mr. Beast's reputation and brand have been have been materially and irreparably harmed, and plaintiff has the right to terminate the entirety of the Mr. Beast burger business. God damn, this is a tongue twist, like Dr. Seuss, which includes the endorsement. Do you guys think his brand was harmed? Did you even know about this? He had having a burger. I honestly didn't. I kid you not. Prior to this lawsuit, I had no idea. I'm like, you got a burger? I know he had like the candy, but the burger though, like, bruh, hey, get it how you live. He's saying the brand is harmed. They kind of saying, no, it's not. The defendant said they ain't breached contract. He's kind of saying, hey, y'all breached the contract. All right, and here goes the breach of contract right here. And he's about to go over the 9 ways they breached the contract. 1, they tarnished his reputation. 2, they filed 6 trademarks using his goddamn name, image, and likeness without his permission. 3, creating, disseminating advertising and marketing materials that feature the brand attributes without first securing approval from him. 4, failing to pay all amounts owed to him. He like, look, man, y'all not gonna just tarnish my name and take my money. Nah, we not doing that. I want my money. 5, consistently serving inedible food, providing incompetent service, which irreparably tarnished Mr. Beast's reputation and frustrated plaintiff's ability to benefit from the endorsement and letter agreements. All right, yeah, you probably ain't gonna see him promote no goddamn burgers. You know what I'm saying? I know they're like, yo, you call yourself a YouTuber? Look, it's so much shit about YouTube I don't know. Remember, guys, I'm part-time. I'm a part-time YouTuber. 6, failing to create a jointly owned entity with the plaintiff, right? That's the brick and mortar location. Failing to permit him manager of the business. Failing to transfer shares of Virtual Concept Holdings, Inc. to the Beast Investments as required by the agreement. So he was going for some equity in the company. It's pretty nice when you can leverage your brand for equity in another company. And LeBron James is notorious for doing this. Hey, don't pay me in equity. Failing to pay amounts owed to plaintiff, and consistently serving inedible food. Plaintiff has been damaged, and this is where the money comes in. Plaintiff has been damaged in the amount that has yet to be fully ascertained, but plaintiff believes to be in excess of $10 million. $10 million just to use his goddamn name, image, and likeness. That's like $5 million a year, a little bit more. Jesus, man. If and when plaintiff has ascertained the full amount of damages, it will seek a leave of the court to amend this complaint accordingly. So since you guys been here a while, you know that a leave is to basically update, amend, update, change, new. You guys been here for a while. You should be whatchamacallit. You should be knowing this. So you need accountants to determine basically how much they owe. So what's that gonna mean? We're gonna need an audit of your shit. We're going to need an audit of all the money you made selling our burgers. All right. The third cause of action is accounting. He said, hey, we ain't received no money, prayer for relief, and, all his stuff he wants. Hey, we need accounting first. We need accounting first. We also want, permanent injunctive relief to prevent defendants from, engaging in any further use of Mr. Beast's name. So literally, hey, we want our money, we want accountant, and we want you guys to stop. And they need this from the court. All right. He wants the money owed from royalties. Goddamn. For compensatory damages in the amount according to proof at the time of trial, an award of costs, attorney fees, pre-judgment, post-judgment. He wants everything. Now, look, here's his lawyers. What do you guys think of this so far? His brand is valuable as shit. If you could slap his name on a burger, I got some evidence. You like, Henry, you got the evidence? Like, here's the thing, right? We about to look at some evidence. You like, Henry, how did you get the evidence? Because he submitted. Remember the father who was like, hey, I let my kids down, man. They wanted the burger. Look, he did the right thing. He emailed Mr. Beast. He was like, hey, Mr. Beast, I ordered through the app, okay? And I'm not looking for no money. He's like, look, right here. This is not a complaint or a grab for attention or money back. It's more of to make you aware of a situation that may be tarnishing your name. Okay, so he's letting them know he's doing a solid for Mr. Beast on January 3rd. Like, hey, I just want to give you a heads up, man. I just want to give you a heads up. I like the concept of virtual dining right here. And we've known about this year for years. We do it with, Red Lobster and all these other places, right? But, after I ordered some shit, I was given an address that I was able to trace back to a goddamn 7-Eleven in Winter Springs, Florida. Oh my goodness. So you got 7-Eleven is cooking up Mr. Beast burgers, guys. So look, what was his experience, right? He placed the order. The stuff came in a white plastic bag, generic styrofoam containers, no pickles or condiments on the Beast fries. With that being said, the disappointment in my kids' faces when the food arrived and how items were missing upset them greatly. God damn, man. We need more people like him, right? We need more people like him. I like this guy because he ain't look. Now look, he was like, look, man. Here's some proof. Now, if you're looking at this picture, right, do you think this is Mr. Beast burger and fries inside? Do you get that feeling?
Nope.
Hell no. Hell no. And look, we keep scrolling, right? I believe, didn't he take a picture? Oh, no, that's it. Here's the propaganda that they're creating with Mr. Beast name, image, and like this. Talk about a scam. Like, yeah, look, 7-Eleven is out here. So here is Mr. Beast Mexico. All right, we got the good old Mr. Beast burger with the bacon. Looks like some fries. Looks like some Rally's fries with the pretzel bun. Oh man, look, Mr. Beast for Mexico. We have, what is this? We got this Mr. Beast. They're like, yo, we just about to use every Mr. Beast image. We gonna put the flag up there to let them know Sweden. All right, they saying Sweden. Chat is like, hey Henry, that's Sweden, man. That's step. Did you fail geography, Henry? Did you? Maybe. What else is going on? And we got Ireland, guys. Hey, now available in Ireland. All right, and he ain't selling Lucky Charms. These burgers ain't magically delicious. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The luck of the Irish is on your side. And look, it gets worse, guys. It gets worse. You like, well, Henry, how worse can it get? That shit, look, we got 85 paid. We gonna go through this really quickly, right? You like, well, how worse can it get? He like, well, we got YouTubers reviewing my goddamn burgers, saying it was trash. You got them showing it was, the undercooked. Literally everything was undercooked. You got H3. He out here like, we ordered the Mr. Beast burger and it was a disaster. Like, god damn. Look, trying the worst restaurant in America. Look. This is all bad press for Mr. Look, they doing videos on it. Hey, look, what the hell is this Mr. Beast burger? I should have did a review. This could be some free press. Like, yo, Henry, you in another goddamn lawsuit? God damn, man. Legend. Look, lawsuits are forever. Them court documents. I don't know who these people are, but it looks like, the top creators saying, hey, this guy raw meat. Because when you franchise out your name, image, and likeness, you're supposed to have specific cooking instructions, right? And as a result of the cooking instructions, people should look. Now this is foul. This is foul. Chances are it's frozen meat. You get the frozen case. You get the order on Grubhub. You have your person whip it up. But look, we're not gonna go through all this, but you kind of get the point, right? Terrible mean burger. And MrBeast had to just eat it. Pause. He had to eat it, if you will. So that is the MrBeast lawsuit, guys. What do you think of it? Do you think he's gonna win? Slam dunk, probably. I'm thinking slam dunk. I am thinking slam dunk.